watch with history only who's in trouble, who's in top, who's in the bubble. History only who's in trouble, who's in top, who's in the bubble. Tourists. The observer. History only who's in trouble, who's in top, who's in the bubble. History only who's in trouble, who's in top, who's in the bubble. The observer. The observer.
250k. All right, guys. Thank you, Bella. Thank you, Chris. I just spat then. Sorry. Oh, Marnie. Thank you, Marnie, for the air balloon, darling. What a beautiful gift for me this morning. Good morning, D. Morning, Northeast Nettie. Thank you, Adam D, for the 19-month subscription. Oh, darling. Lindsay, thank you for the start, moderators. If you could pin people, please, that are sending these stars, guys. Before I go into my FYP this morning, we must have 250k likes. Also, guys, if you could please send these hearts and let's smash this this little goal that we've got up here. That would be amazing. Thank you very much. Also, your heart miss because it gets us up the popular. And then when we've done that, we can chill. Thank you, everybody. Good morning, Ollie B. Ollie, I keep on meaning to message you. It's just been crazy around these ways. Good morning. How is everybody? Is everybody good today? Justice for those coming in at 1:30. Well, I thought I'm not going to put a post out because I am aware that somebody, you know, was cantooing this morning. So I thought I'll catch them off guard and, you know, give them less time to put the wig on and the eyelashes and everything else. So, oh yes, in hospital waiting to go to theatre today. Good luck, Lauren. Thank you, Nat and Cloud Chaser. Thank you, Kirsty. Thank you, Miss D. Yes, guys, let's get these stars in. We've only got 90 stars to go, and then do you love it? Oh yes, I'm not just a pretty face. Do you know what I mean? I thought, oh, we'll catch somebody off guard, and now they'll be scrambling to get the wig on and, you know, their eyelashes and God knows what else they've got to get on. So thank you, Karen and Lindsay. Hello, Amy Faye. Hello, my darling. Do you get where I'm going with it, guys? And hello to the Discord as well. I'm sorry I never told you I was coming live. It's just that, you know, we don't know, we don't know who's in there and who's screenshotting what to pass on information, because we have had a couple of naughty people try and penetrate our try and get into our Discord. I better not use that word, but you have been kicked out of the Discord, yes, because the people in that Discord are on it. Hello, Lauren. Team Red, absolutely. Chris, absolutely. We love that. Thank you, Kate. Guys, we have got to get these stars in, otherwise I am not moving with this FYP news, because there are other FYP shows that smash these targets within minutes. Do you know what I mean? And everybody needs to, you know, get active in some kind of way, whether you're tapping the screen, reposting, sending a heart miss. If you can't afford to give, please help in any way that you can. That's all I ask, really. Thank you, Caroline. Moderators, can you please pin people if they're sending these stars? Thank you, guys. That's it. You're working for me now. Thank you. Morning, Chelsea. Mods, can you say hello so I know who I've got in? Because I need moderators to start. I know you do amazing in here, but I really need you to start pinning these people that are sending these stars, please. Thank you, Will. Thank you, Susie. I'm in a very bossy mood this morning. Hello, Joey Ticky. I've got my boss bitch head on this morning. So comment for your pins. Absolutely, guys. Please comment, and then the moderators will pin you. All right, because you've got to get something for your money. It's like Sammy B, thank you for the star, darling. Jules K. Oh, who's this? Hello, Jane. Thank you for the star, darling. Please say pin, guys. See, Joey needs a pin now if you've sent a little star. Because, you know, I'm not here for myself. I do want to help you guys out as well. And if we can get you some extra followers, you know, that's what we're going to do around these ways. For the moderators that are in here, thank you very much for looking after the room. So, guys, I am aware, obviously, that people are cantooing. I don't want any names mentioned in the chat, please, because they're just going to it's just going to get muted and blocked. All right, guys? I don't care what's going on in other corners of TikTok. All that matters is what's going on here. All right, everybody. So I don't care. I'm not affected. I don't want to know, like I say, what other people are doing. All I care about is what's going on in here. All right, everybody. So you get what I'm saying. Michael, thank you for the cat, darling. Thank you, Pringle. Big love, Michael. Morning, Linda. Good morning. Hayley, please don't take offence. It's just that I am aware and we don't care. This is the place to be at 10 o'clock in the morning. Everybody knows that. So whatever other people are up to, it's fine. We leave them to it and we move on. Thank you, Michael, for my flowers. Right, I'm just going to have a hit at the Mayfair Blue guys while we're getting these taps up. Thank you, Angie. Angie, thank you very much. Thank you, my darling. Angie, as soon as there's a mod space available, I'm going to mod you, darling, because you're in here. I'll see you in here every day supporting me, and I'm going to add a couple of other moderators as well, because I do see who is in here every day supporting me. And it doesn't matter if you're sending lines and universes, you know, I'm not about that. It's just who's in here every day supporting. Thank you, Regan. Thank you, Kirst. Thank you very much. Right, let me just have a hit of this Mayfair Blue, guys, while we're getting on with the taps. Absolutely, and I've got my shorts on today. Oh, hold on. Yes, I'm always top ready, bottom ready. Never, because it's how I roll. Do you know what I mean? I know many of you are in here every day for me. Many of you are, and I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Right, let me just get a light, guys. Oh, your kisses, sweeter than honey. Whoop, guess what? So is my money. All I'm asking is for a little respect when you get home, baby. Yes. A little bit of respect around these ways. Oh, Claire, thank you, darling. Oh, yes, we're getting up the popular now. Thank you, Kelly Orin. I'm seeing all the love, guys. Morning, Claire. Good morning. What day is it today? It's a Whinge Wednesday, innit? It's a Whinge Wednesday, so when we've got all the taps in and I do my BBC News theme tune, I'm going to have my whinge today like I usually do. And when we open the boxes, come in and have your whinge as well. Thank you for sharing the live cockapoo. I see that, I see that. Thank you, Stace. Thank you, Rose. Morning, Anya. Good morning. Did I ask everybody how you was this morning? Thank you, Stace and Lucy. Is everybody okay? I have asked you, because a lady said she was going into theatre. Yeah, I did ask, didn't I? I like to check in with you all every morning. Thank you, Stace and Ems. Yes, don't be shy to comment for your pin, guys. This is the best place to be at 10 o'clock in the morning. Yes, we have all the class and quality around these ways. Why has it gone out? Your kisses sweeter than honey. Whoop! Guess what? Thank you, Miss Pink. Sophie with the money gun, my darling. Yes, big up Sophie Bailey. Big up, my darling. I thought you were on at 1:30 today. Well, Voltori. Gitana picked up a late shift instead of the earlies. Big love, my AJ. So I thought, I'm not going to tell anybody. I'm just going to fire up at just after 10. Because apparently someone was going to come to me and I thought, oh, we would just catch them unaware. Yes, thank you, Scotty. Oh, and by the way, guys, I have posted a video and they are receipts because a certain individual is claiming that obviously there is no Popo police case and everything else, and I've held back doing it because I've held back doing it because, simple reason, I don't like proving myself over and over again. Ah, well done, Kaz. So if you go to my latest video on my page, I have posted receipts there that there is a police case. And when I say I can't speak about certain things, I'm being genuine. It's not because I'm avoiding talking about situations. I don't want anything to jeopardise the police case that I have got going on, which at the minute stands at 2 malicious communications. All right, guys, and the reason it's taking so long is because there's more serious crimes going on, but I am getting updated every day. So it could take months, whatever, I don't know. But there are more serious crimes. But this one, I am not going to drop. But I have posted receipts and proof just so that other person, thank you, Claire, big up Claire, my darling, just so that other person can't, you know, say, oh, I'm lying, because I'm not lying, all right? Thank you, Miss Remy, it takes time. And all I'm going to say is they're giving me more and more every day to add to it. All right, more and more to add to it. So please don't think, thank you, Alicia, that I'm avoiding things, because I'm genuinely not, guys. Like it's kind of like thank you, Alicia, I love you, darling. It's kind of like I'm not being silenced in a way, but I have to be really careful, because the slightest thing, it can jeopardise what I've got going on, and I don't want to jeopardise anything. I knew that I could post that, all right? I am allowed to post what I've posted. It's not going to jeopardise anything, but I will not back down. I will not be bullied, and I will not have the things said about me or my family that is said any longer. All right, guys? So that I've posted proof, and that is all I will be posting moving forward. I will not be posting anything else, all right, everybody? But please just believe this is 100% legitimate. So yes, guys, so let's tap the screen, guys. Let's smash this star target. Reposts, we've got 47 reposts. Hello, Marie, darling, and get your heart missing. Thank you, Voltori, darling. Big up, Voltori, love you. Thank you, me and George, everybody. Do you know what? Thank you for your support. Thank you so much. Like, obviously, because, you know, certain people are come to, and thank you, Alicia, darling, love you. Thank you, Cockapoo, love you too. Obviously, we're going to have a dip in views, but I don't care, because let me tell you why. It's took the riffraff out the room, all right? So they think they're affecting my room, but it's not. It's taking the riffraff out that would sit here, report, leave negative comments. So you're doing me a favour, and you don't understand that, because I have got people in here that are here to see me. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't care if I sit at 1,000 views, 500 views, as long as it's people, thank you for the love, guys, that are in here, and that genuinely are in here to enjoy what I do, all right? So I'm not affected in any way. People are actually doing me favours, and they don't realise it, all right, everybody? Right, so we're nearly up to the 250k, guys, and my eyes are still watering. And yeah, I'm going to have a little whinge in a minute. I'm going to have a little whinge. Thank you, everybody. Miss Remy, thank you, lovely lady. ELD, and thank you. It's quality over quantity. Exactly. I'd rather have like 2,000 people in here, like I say, that are genuinely here to watch than 5,000 that are just here to, you know, make things awkward. Anna, thank you, darling, for that. We're doing amazing this morning. Alicia, thank you. Whoever just said that, doggy, thank you very much. Yeah, so guys, Katana's on the late shift today, so I've got Tilly at 12:30, so I'm good to go until 12:30 this morning. I just didn't want to say anything, because it would give people, you know, chance to jump on live and Cam too, and put the hair extensions and the eyelashes on, and, you know, get the voodoo dolls and the pins ready. So so I hope you're rushing around, scullying around, setting everything up, getting your 50 filters on that you use. Right, so we're nearly there, guys. 10k to go. Yeah, taps, reposts and everything else. I love you too, Steph, #1 cloud chaser. Yeah, I'll have all the support, thank you. It's true. Thank you, Anna, for the claps. Thank you, Poker Biatch. So, Mayfair Blue is done. Taps are done. Thank you very much. Let's get on with it. Alexa, play the BBC News theme tune.
BBC News theme by TV Theme Tune
Thank you, Kirsty
Factory
and
on
Michael.
Amazon Music.
Out, Pooey Finger. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Miss Red Show, the most hated, the most loved, the most anticipated FYP show in the morning times globally, yes. We will have a few clapbacks today. Ruthless Reds is back in the building, absolutely. And buckle up, buttercups, because it's not only me, you know, that gets to have my opinions in here, it's you also, because you really do matter. Alexa off. Thank you, Kirsty. Thank you, Phoebe. So, okay, let's get into it, right? So, Chippy, I was in your live watching this morning, and this isn't directed at you in any way, because I think you're a good guy and everything else, and I think your FYP news is, it's really good. But I did see that you said certain people only talk about certain things, right? So it weren't until Luke mentioned the other day on his show that how many filters have I got on? I have got my filters up to 50%. Yes, 50% my filters are up to, and I will wear my filters with pride. So just want to let you know that. Okay, so it weren't until Luke had said something the other day that it really like kind of hit home. I have sat here for nearly 4 years calling everything out: racism, homophobia, transphobia. I've literally sat here and called everything out. All right, when bad things happen on TikTok, I was going to say Facebook then, people say, I wonder what Miss Red's got to say, because I genuinely have sat here and called it all out, all right? Now, do you know what is really grating me? And I'm going to be honest, this isn't directed at you, Chippy, I'm just like letting you know where I am at the minute mentally with this whole thing. So, I sit here and I call everything out, right? Yes, I have been biased towards friends. We have all and are all biased towards our friends, but I've still sat here and called things out, all right? Okay, so basically, when people start standing up for me and what is done towards me, because a certain individual sat on her FYP show last night, Cam 2 and Luke the Judge, okay? And again, sexualised, and I don't care if I get a banana, sexualised my 5-year-old granddaughter, and has done so for the last 3 years, all right? So last night, obviously, what was said was, and a lot of things have been said, and nobody is pulling up this. So I've got to sit here and I've got to call absolutely everything out. But who is calling out what he said about me? What he said about Luke? Who sat there? Has anybody sat there this morning and played what was said last night or yesterday afternoon? Has anybody sat there and talked about it? That my granddaughter is being used as a weapon and is being sexualised by Evil Queen. Has anybody sat and played that this morning? One person. Did anybody sit and talk about the other night when an FYP show showed her saying, "Slice Miss Red's throat," which was said last year? Has anybody picked up on that? Has anybody spoke about it? One FYP show today. Me and Luke have received some support from certain people. I've mentioned the people that have supported us. But where is the outrage for that? Where is the outrage that because Evil Queen has beef with Talia and Rickster, right? And I can't talk about certain things on here. I've showed you receipts. I'm not doing it because I don't want to. I'm doing it because I want what I have reported to stick. But where is the outrage for my granddaughter being sexualised? and Luke being accused of doing that stuff. Where is the fucking outrage? So you want me to sit here day in, day out, this person said this about you, you know, delusive Angie, I'll talk about you now. This person said this about you, this person said this about that person, that I've got to sit here and Luke and call every single person out. When people start making a stand and standing up for us, I promise you faithfully, I will sit here and I will call absolutely everything out. Do you get where I'm going with it? So, moving forwards, when people start showing what is said about us and claims about us, and there's uproar about that, then I will do the same. Until then, until people start making a stand for us, I will show what I want to show. I will be just as selective. So if you want me to sit here and you want me to call everybody out, I'm happy to do that, because I'm not scared of anybody on TikTok. All right? I'm not scared of absolutely nobody. What I feared has already happened, and that was being doxxed. That was the one thing I feared. I'm not scared. I'll sit here and I'll scream until the cows come home. I'll call whoever you want me to call out. I'll have my opinion on. But please match the energy. And stand up for me. And stand up for Luke. Is this part of the FYP script now? Man like Ryan, absolutely not. It's not part of the FYP clip, darling. What I'm saying is we get told that we should be calling this out and we should be calling that out, but people aren't equally calling out what is said about us. Respect is a two-way thing. Because like I say, previously I've done that. I've called out absolutely everything. If you want me to do that, all I'm asking for is to stand by us and do what's right and call out what is equally said about us. And I promise you I will return the favour and do exactly the same. I promise you faithfully I will. I'm not crying, it's my hay fever, guys. But I have to be careful with a certain individual, because as you've seen on my page, there is a genuine police case. And I don't want that jeopardised. I don't. But how can you sit there and expect people to defend you and debunk things that other people are saying about you being a groomer when you sat there sexualising an actual child to score points? How can you expect us to sit here and do that? How can you expect me to sit here and call stuff out when you're doing the worst? I'm not going to do it. Because if you speak sick about kids, right, people are saying Angie spoke up. What did Angie speak up about? Thank you, everybody. Carry on tapping the screen and sending the hearties, please, guys. What did Angie speak about? What did she stick up for me for, please, guys? Nobody is getting to me at all. It's just the hypocrisy. Because I ain't seen Angie stick up for me. I actually seen her blame me for what EQ said. Ricky did last night. Thank you, Corey's call. I don't want to get involved. Thank you, Jada Marie, I love you. I don't want to get involved with whatever Rick, Talia and EQ are getting up to. Personally, myself, I think it goes too far. It's gone too far. I spoke about it a couple of weeks ago and I said it should be left with the police. This isn't something for TikTok. It should be left with the fucking police. And in order for me to speak about it, I have to speak about the individual that I have a police case on. Nobody should be talking about anybody's grape. Nobody should be questioning anybody's grape. There's things that you know, it shouldn't be done on TikTok, and I've said all this.
Hello, good morning.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm all right. Like, please don't take offence to what I'm saying.
I'm not.
Like, do you not think I want to sit here and I want to...
Yeah, so I wanted to, because like I can see you're frustrated, but I got banned this morning. If I hadn't got banned, I would have got round to it. Because all my stuff wasn't organised in thingy because I've not been on the app really. But what I will promise you is, if people can make sure I'm tagged in the videos, I will react to it on Friday when I do my show. That's a promise, because no way am I going to sit here and be an hypocrite that you shouldn't be protected as much as anybody else. No way am I going to do that. Okay? And you know me, I just give my opinion, I do my show my way, I give my opinion, I give my thoughts. It's not about hating on anybody.
Yeah, no, I know, and I respected what you were saying, because I want to sit here and I want to call things out and I want to talk about things, but there's red tape for me about things that I kind of can't speak about.
Yeah, I understand that.
You understand where I'm going with it, Chippy? Like,
yeah, and I've just blocked that.
I've
just blocked that one this morning thinking she can own me.
Yeah, so like that's all it is. Like, I'm supposed to sit here and call everything out, and Luke is, but you know, he got called horrendous things last night, and where's the outrage for?
Yeah, I swear to God, I wasn't on red.
Somebody is sexualising my granddaughter to score cheap points, an actual child. Where is the fucking outrage?
And don't let it get you too angry, because it'll ruin what you do. It is an outrage. I haven't seen it, and that is genuine. When I see it, and when I do my show Friday, I will react to it for you, I promise you. That's all I can do, because I got banana this morning. So I didn't show half of what I wanted to show this morning, so... But I promise you, it'll get done for you.
Thank you. Like I say, there are like people that do, you know, have our back. I say ours, I mean Luke and the people call us the clique, that do have our back. Do you know what I mean? There are people that have spoke out and things like that, but it's just like what was said last night, that is a real child, that is an innocent child. Do you know what I mean? Like, Tilly ain't done nothing to anybody.
No, and people shouldn't bring family into it.
She's being used to score cheap points, but that's okay.
If someone's angry at you, they should be angry at you, not your child, not your grandchild, not your husband or your auntie or your uncle. They should be mad at you, and that's where it should stay, mad at you. It's not their fault. They're not involved in it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Never bring family. I don't like doxing. I don't like all that shit. It's all bad. Should never do it. We all, like I said this morning, everybody sits here and they go, oh, it's just an app, it's just an app. Well, if it's just an app, stop bringing family into it. Stop doxing people. Stop taking it to the real life, because that's not what it's about. So I've had me rant this morning, so my heart attack's nearly happening.
Yeah, thank you for joining the box, Chicky. And don't think I'm digging you out. It's not aimed at you.
You're entitled to, Red.
I'm just responding to basically what you said this morning. Like, I'm not scared of anybody. I'm not scared of getting a brick through my window. I really ain't. I ain't scared. It's just that people want me to sit here and they want me to take the weight of TikTok on my shoulders, take some of the weight off me, help us.
I can't remember. Did I actually mention you by name? Did I mention you by name?
Yeah, but you did
Oh,
say
did I? Sorry. Well, because
look, I ain't
when
got
I'm
no
ranting, I don't know what I'm saying.
No, Chippy, please don't stop saying what you say. You know, it's your opinion and you're right. You know, I should be sat here calling it out, but why should I take the weight of TikTok on my shoulders when people ain't helping me? People
No,
ain't helping me.
look, whether I like somebody or I don't like somebody, if there's a truth to be told about something and somebody needs defending, they should be defended. I don't care what you think about that person. They should be defended. I can give you an example. I don't particularly get on with Angie, but I tell you what, if someone was sat lying about her, I will jump in there and I will say, no, that's not right. Do you know what I mean?
I want to do the same, I really do,
yeah.
but I want her to match my energy.
Yeah.
You know, if things are said about me, like, and it is wrong, call it out. You know, people don't have to like me. We don't have to be friends. Call it out.
Yeah.
You can't expect me to sit here and call what's said about you out when you're not calling out what's said about me. It's a two-way thing.
And I think we've got to remember, like, you don't need to be... There's certain things you don't need to be calling out. That's private stuff. You know, when something's private between two people, it shouldn't be getting called out. It's nobody else's business. It should be behind the scenes trying to get it sorted out, so... Right, I'm going to go down because it's taking enough of your time and I've really got to do stuff. My son's still in bed. I need to get him up to go to the gym. So,
okay, thank you for joining me today.
See you later. Bye.
1 minute, guys. All right. I'm just connected up. Hello, Angie.
Hello, Miss Red. You know, you were saying that I don't defend you. I have defended you many times with what EQ said about your grandbabies. Many times. I'm not a biased platform. I do talk on it. If I don't get the video, I didn't know about what she said about the throat bit. If I don't get the video, I don't get the video. Oh, I can't play it. And people keep having a go at me saying, why haven't you played this? Because you haven't sent me, because people have not sent me that video. But I did speak on EQ and about what she said many times. But then, you know, you became friends with her. And then she was sitting in your box and I was getting all this hate. And I was outing EQ over and over again about the things she said.
Right then, so just let me add to that. So, right, I kind of like moved on from what was said and, you know, I accepted an apology and I'll stand by that, all right? But I did feel like I had to stay on the right side of her to not to, you know, get any kind of shit. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, that is true. I did move on from that situation, all right? So, at the time, if you did call it out, thank you.
Yeah, but I've called it out many times in regards to what EQ has said about things about you. Many times. I mean, listen, I had a rant about you last night, absolutely. You know, that's not a secret. But however, if I see something where she's spoken on your children or something that she, you know, well, we know what EQ is like, I have spoken on it. So I don't understand. You know, the thing is, people always talk on me when I say something bad, but they never defend me when someone says something bad towards me. So, you know, if that's how you feel, that's exactly how I feel as well.
I have, on many occasions, and here, Angie, I have defended you, like, and I hope that the chat would agree that I have defended Angie, right? But for me, it's like, okay, you want me to talk about everything that people are saying about you, but equally, you've got to match my energy. Do you know what I mean? It can't be.
That's what I have done. I have, you know, I don't know if people answer you.
I have with you in the past. I have, Angie. I have.
Yeah, I think with me it was just upsetting when you had, you know, you're talking about court assassin and all this, and then obviously I'm not going to go on and on about it, but you know, and then somebody had said the worst of the worst to me, and it wasn't really spoke on. Do you know what I mean? It was. I mean, I know you said it was wrong. Luke said it was wrong, but it wasn't really kind of put on the FYP and really spoke on. Do you know what I mean? And that's what kind of upset me, you know, and that's why I've gone. That's it. I'm never going to defend her anymore because I have actually defended you. And you remember that time when you, when everyone thought you were, well, EQ thought you were cancelled that day.
Yeah, and I
messaged you and I said, get back on, Miss Red.
I'll give you credit. When I went through that cancellation last year, you rang me up and you told me, get your ass back to TikTok. And I appreciate that. I appreciated that you did that for me. One of few people that never stabbed me in the back that did. ring me and say, get back to TikTok, Miss Red, don't let them run you off the app. And I have thanked you for that a few times.
Yeah, well, like I said, and I'll do that again. I'm not, against. I have my rants, but I don't think anyone should be pushed off the app. I am reasonable. And people saying, "Oh, it's all about me, me, me." What are you talking about? I feel the same way as Miss Red is feeling. She's saying about that people don't defend her. I don't feel people ever defend me. It's like all the screen recordings. It's always negative. I have done good things. Do you know what I mean? I don't like wanting the praise, but however, it's never on the FYP, never spoken about. Do you know what I mean? So I feel that exact same way. A few things that people have said about me, and it's not been mentioned at all. Only on my platform. But the thing is, I do mention you, other people. That's my FYP. I do mention other people. This is not okay. I've got a video of what EQ said about Corey. I'm going to play that today. And I don't like Corey. I am playing what she is saying to other people, but people aren't playing what she's saying about me. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, so moving forward, right, we'll make a pact now. And the thing is, right, Angie, you are, and I just want to say this, right, and please don't think I'm digging at you in any way. You are very notorious for making FYP, right? And
absolutely.
Yes, you are, and you know that. But you get the when I play your videos and I speak about you, you go on a rant, you do exposures on me, but you make FYP and I have to speak about it,
Yes.
And if I made FYP like you did, you would play them videos too.
I understand that, Miss Red, but I think it's, kind of when you put loads of people in the boxes, and I just feel like everyone's kind of going in on me. And there are things that I do actually that are quite good on this app. I do nice things, but it never gets played. Or when people say things about me, that's not okay, doesn't get played. That I think
I do play nice things about you, Angie, though. I really do, but you just focus on the negative stuff that I play.
People keep saying, why is it about me, me, me? Well, Miss Red's talking about me, so you know what I mean? But what I'm saying is also not just the nice things, but, when people say things to me, I don't feel I'm, really being defended on this app. That's just exactly how I feel,
Right. Okay, so moving forwards. Listen. Oh, my God, yes. Ooh. Alicia, thank you. The blood's rushed to my head. Guys, please MVP Alicia immediately. Thank you.
Actually, I think Top Girl said she mentioned it yesterday, sorry, and if she didn't, then I appreciate that. But you've got to remember, I don't watch everyone's lives, do you know what I mean?
So, okay, thank you, Alicia. I love you. Thank you, darling. So it's like, okay, so just let me say this as well, right? So moving forward, right? And I just want to say this in front of nearly 5,000 people. I do not hate you. I do not want you off TikTok, right? I spend a lot of time watching you, all right? I don't want you off TikTok, okay? And I just want to say this to you now. I don't hate you. My intention is not to incite hate on you. All I want to do is do FYP. I'm like you, right? I open my boxes. People have things to say. So moving forwards, right?
I just quickly to say, Miss Red, you know what? I feel like, people are playing a game. It's like, I just feel like people think I'm maybe a threat. I don't know, where it's like, if I say something bad, it's always played. Like the same with Luke, where he won't play what people say about me. I noticed that the other day, like there was a couple of videos he played and someone had said something not really nice about me, but he stopped the video, but he'll play. Do you know what I mean? It's like I'm being played for the horrible things that I've said, that I'm saying, but not other people, what they're saying to me. It's like, well, it's only Angie. Do you know what I mean? That's how I feel.
Yeah, Luke defends you a hell of a lot, Angie.
Yeah.
And I think everyone's witness to Luke being very fair, We've had people, not happy with us because, we have you in boxes and things like that. I think Luke has been very fair with you. And I just want to say something else, right? We can't sit here and play every single video that's on the FYP. We have to mix it up a bit because it can't be the Angie show, all right? But moving forwards, I will, if anything is said, I'll react to it, right? But equally, I want people to do the same, and I'll be fair. And I just want to say this one thing. Just because I'm friends with Corey, friends with Alicia, right, it doesn't mean that I have any hate towards you in any way. Your friends.
I just don't feel Corey was called out for the things that the things that he said.
Corey got spoke about, Ange, but equally, you got to understand you went.
Yeah, I know you're saying that he got spoke about, but he really never, because it deflected back to me about, well, I said this about, you know, what I said to Dave, and I said this, and then it became, you know, me as this target, you know, and it wasn't. Did you get what I'm saying? It ended up about me again. I just feel that shouldn't have done that. Should have been about what that one person has said, because I got dragged for what I asked Dave. You know, that had already been done, but that was mentioned again.
I just feel that with you and Corey, do I agree that some of the things that are said are terrible? Yes, I do. And I called it out. I said it was, you know, it was bad. But, you know, you're not innocent. You know, you can equally be as bad.
I'm not saying I'm innocent and misread, but the thing is, the reason I said karma is because of the great comments. That's the only reason I said karma. People should have looked at that and thought, oh, okay, yes, that's a reaction to what he had said. I mean, you know, and people react, you know, and that's what it is. But people focused on what I had said and not what he had said. And I just feel like, you know, like, okay, I said what I said to Dave. I got dragged for what I said about Dave, right? That was done. It's done. Yeah, that was weeks ago. But then when Corey had said it, it should have been focused on Corey and Corey only. Do you know what I mean? You know. But anyway, I don't want to go on about it.
Let me just say something, right, Angela, because we're having a decent conversation here. When you, so Corey said what he said, right? When you went back at him with that, right? His nan was obviously, you know, she sadly passed away, right? You lose the argument when you're doing that, so you can no longer be, you know, you can no longer have the sympathy, because
it wasn't spoken about anyway. That's why I was frustrated. No one spoke.
I did speak about it. I did speak about it. I spoke about what Corey had said. I did speak about it. He even joined the box. Corey joined the box. But when you're going back at him with what you're saying, you kind of lose the argument. You're not the victim in the situation. Or
say that about yourself when you react to EQ and say things that you say about EQ. It's a reaction, and people would see that you're.
I don't go low on EQ though, Angie. I don't drag a personal life, or I don't talk about our family members. I don't say I'm going to put a dad all over Facebook site saying he's a pedo. I don't sexualise a 5-year-old granddaughter. I do not do that to Evil Queen. You know,
the thing is, misread. It wouldn't have been spoken about, and you know, we both know it. You know, even if I hadn't said karma, you know, and let's not forget what also wasn't mentioned is when he played that EQ message, that wasn't mentioned either. Do you know what I mean? No one, I mentioned it, no one else mentioned it. You know, so I do feel, you know, it is very selective.
I feel
it might be.
If you go to my page, I posted proof that I do actually have an active police case, right? Yes, it is going to take time, but it's there. So when it comes to that one, I genuinely cannot pick up my iPad and do reactions, because then it gives her the ammunition to say to the police, look, this is what's happening here. So at the minute, I'm kind of like, I'm gagged with certain things.
I can just say to Andrea, who's in your comments, because I've got a screenshot, if you don't mind me quickly saying that I let a rapist go free. Yeah, there's many women that don't report it to the police, Andrea. So maybe you should think before you speak, love. Okay, just because I've got a screenshot of you saying that. Yeah, stop stalking me, you weirdo. Okay, I'm going to go because it's going to go south. I'm just going to have my. I just feel that I haven't lost the arguments because I said karma. It wasn't towards his nan, it was towards the way he was feeling, because it was a huge reaction for someone saying that I want to be great. You know what I mean? That's not okay. And at the end of the day, I think what Corey had said was a lot worse than what I had said in regards to, you know, his nan, and especially when he did laugh about Leanne, who also has terminal cancer. You know what I mean? So anyway, it also what he went through, probably also you could say the same. He's no longer a victim. You know what I mean? But I don't want it to go south, misread, because we're having a nice conversation. I just feel it might.
Right, so moving forward, if I obviously I am going to play your videos, your F1P videos. If I feel you're in the right, I will say Angie is right here. If I feel you're in the wrong, I will say equally. If I make F1P, you do the same, right? I'm not going to be biased. It doesn't matter who I'm friends with. I'm not going to be biased moving forward. All I'm saying is just match my energy, and everybody else out there match the energy that I'm giving. Because
I always have, Miss Red. I always have, but I just feel you've always been selective, and like you know, like I said, with the thing is, what I said about karma, right? You should have, regardless, there was a huge reaction to that, but not once did you go live and say this is not okay about the grapes. You know,
I've got to disagree. You haven't matched the energy, because when the evil one did dox me, right, she was allowed to jump in your box and repeat my address, and you know, you sat there laughing about it. when
I didn't laugh, Miss Red, because, you know, you also, all your viewers are saying that with Corey it was an awkward laugh. Well, ditto to that.
well, she was still allowed in your box too. The further on, you know, dox my address, right?
Well, I didn't know she was going to dox you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but after she did it the first time, you should have knew what she was going to come. But anyway, it doesn't matter. And it's also like when my DV was mocked, you know, you never had very nice things to say about that. Do you know what I mean?
Because I don't think you've ever defended me. It's always bad. It's always.
How defended you, Angie? Guys, we've got nearly 5,000 people. Be honest. Have I defended Delusive Angie?
But, you know, you should have called out. You should have called out the grape.
But if you're not why am I going to do it back? Match my energy.
But I have. But maybe you're not getting the videos. I have spoken and said, well, listen, I have been misread, but however, blah, blah, blah. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, because obviously it's it is a biased platform, because it's obviously these are your viewers. Obviously they're going to agree. You know what I mean? So I'm going to leave.
Mommy, we're not here the whole time.
Yeah, I think we're just going around in circles.
Yeah,
Oh,
so moving
if
forward.
the viewers can, go and get a life, man. Seriously, you're bore off. All right, then I'm going to jump out.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, I've just dubbed that out. So moving forward, if people match my energy, I'll match theirs. All right? If people ain't going to defend us, I ain't going to defend you. And that's the way it is. I'm not going to be the only person to sit here, play every single video and have the weight of TikTok on my shoulders and take digs left, right and centre if people ain't doing it for me. Hello, darling. Oh, I love that. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. What? So this is, oh look, Tilly's done a picture. It's Tilly and her doggy. Yes, Tilly and her doggy. So yeah, it works both ways, basically. Filter slip. Yeah, so that's all I've got to say moving forward, really. And if I'm associated with people, it's not on me what these people say. I will talk about it. You know, Corey has actually said to me many times, I don't want you to defend me. I want you. He gets mad. He's like, I want you to call me out. Call me out. He doesn't want me to be biased. It actually pees him off, you know. Yeah, you can have them. So I just want to say that none of my friends have asked me to do them any favours. We want to be called out. We want to be called out around these ways, all right? Have I just had a lion? Another one? Thank you, Angie. Thank you, Angie. Who's just sent another lion? I said Alicia, I said thank you. I said thank you to Alicia for my lion. Did everybody MVP Alicia for the lion, by the way? Did you thank you, Alicia, for my lion? Thank you, darling. Oh, is Zach the brat trolling? Oh, Zach, grow up. Idiots. Right, guys, let's get on with the FYP show. I thought I did. Right. Right, let's go, guys. Right. Morning, everybody. Good morning. Oh, let's check the popular, actually. Oh, guys, can we take number one on the popular, please? Guys, to take number one on the popular, all you have to do is send a heart me, tap the screen, and send any gifts that will contribute towards the popular. Will our popular number one today? Absolutely. Team Red, assemble immediately. Thank you, guys. Right. So, we ain't started yet. Thank you, Angie, Granny Mo. Big up everybody that's supporting this live this morning. Right, so let's start. Where are we going to go? Oh, Joey Ticky, are you here, darling? Joey!
What's the drama on the FYP then?
Hi everyone.
My name is Alpha Ryan Dirty. This is a.
And it's just that I've had enough. I'm stressed. I've had no sleep, darling. If you want to buy me a present, pardon me, get it me off Amazon.
Oh, thank you,
That's what
guys.
you call a funny fart in the morning.
Oh,
my God.
I didn't think it was just a cold. Yeah.
thank you, Lauren.
That's this morning. And these things happen. So I'm gonna spend another day in bed.
You sound like yellow. You look fucking yellow. I've got a yellow fucking night. Look, it's yellow. What's the drama on here?
Joey, thank you guys for all the love. Let's go, guys. Number 1 for Miss Fred today on podium. Yes. Joey, why does Alicia look absolutely drop dead gorgeous? Never mind you having a poo. Me and you need to have words, darling. Thank you, PJ. Why is Alicia looking absolutely stunning, right, Joey? And look how you do me. Where are ya? I'm going to call you out now.
What's the drama?
Joey!
We had a trip to the TikTok shop.
eBay, folks.
What? I didn't do anything.
Yes, you did.
Over there. Joy Ticky's got the link, so if you inbox Joy Ticky, he'll send you the link for the eBay advert.
Slander. Joey!
See how I get done dirty? Joey, you better take my wrinkles off me, darling. Thank you guys for the love. You got Alicia right here looking like a supermodel, and there's me looking like, I don't know what I look like.
What? I didn't do anything.
Yes, you did, Joey Ticky. Right, there you go, guys. I'm absolutely... Are you loving these animations from Joey? I think it's his best content, yeah?
Then.
Right, let's move on to the next. Oh, my God, what is this?
Hey, Luke. Luke's trying to give us a finger, for fuck's sake. Luke, I've told you. I don't care how many buzzballs you've had. Oh, Jesus Christ. Luke. Fuck's sake.
To be honest, I will say here that Luke did actually do the snake at my birthday party. Papa B, Miss Remy, Cockapoo, and everybody will confirm that Luke did that on the dance floor. Why are you doing Luke dirty with these clothes? Who's this? Faces of TikTok Nation. Oh, they're a boyish one, aren't they? Yeah, they do me fat and put the most horrendous outfits on Luke. You better stop dressing Luke up like that.
Jesus. Luke, man. Fuck's sake. No. Yeah, you can. Oh, shit. This is too intrusive. Stop. Enough. How many of these has he fucking sent? Luke. Jesus Christ.
I know Luke ain't even got a belly. What can I ask a question? The Faces of TikTok Nation. Why do you do that belly on Luke? Because I take these cartoon characters serious. Attention to detail to me. I think it's an ADHD thing. Why are you doing him dirty like that with his belly? Your man's got a 6-pack. Do you know what I mean? I've noticed with you, Faces of TikTok Nation, your favourite people, you do them lovely. And then us, you do dirty. Have you noticed, guys? Who has noticed that that account does the click dirty and other creators that they're doing lovely? Happy face, yes. Misread you right, sad face, no. I'll call you out here right now. Favouritism is what it is. Luke ain't got a belly on him.
It's becoming like a prostate exam at this point. Stop. Jesus, my prostate's fine. That was a hard few minutes. And not in that way. I swear to God, Luke.
Doing Luke dirty. Right, moving on. Right, where are we going to go next? Mr. UK TikTok gets arrested. Oh, lock him up and throw away the key.
I'm just turning it off.
Leave my phone alone. You're not allowed to touch it. That's breach of...
Thank you, guys.
You're under arrest and your phone's been seized. I'm just turning it off.
Leave my phone alone. You're not allowed to touch it. That's breach of you taking my phone.
You're under arrest and your phone's been seized. I'm just turning
We do have more. Bear with us, guys. We have a lot more. So basically, for those that want to know, he got arrested for singing. Somebody put a police report in about his singing, and the police, felt it warranted that he needed locking up immediately because his voice was a menace to society. So he did, in fact, get arrested for singing and dancing. Yes.
Everyone keep tapping and sharing, guys. Keep tapping and sharing. I'll see you, Royston, brother. Mr. UK TikToker,
I know you're streaming. Can we turn it off for a minute?
Ah, thank you, guys.
I'm just turning it around.
I haven't done anything to... Where are they? Why didn't you tell me to turn it off? I've used no racial words. No.
I'm just turning it off.
Leave my phone alone. You're not allowed to touch it. That's breach of you taking my phone.
You're under arrest and your phone's been seized.
Oh, what was it for? Genuinely, guys. Obviously, it weren't for his singing and dancing. Even though if it was a crime, he would certainly be arrested and locked away forever. Racism. Was it for racism? Saying the N slur. Was it like? Right, okay. Lock him up and throw away the key is what I say. Guy's a dweeb. Right, we got any more? Let's have a look. Right, that's that one. Is he out? I'm surprised he never cried for his dad, to be honest. Usually he cries for his dad, doesn't he? Daddy! Dad! It was a song. He got released at 3 o'clock this morning. Oh, shame. See, if you got arrested on a Friday, would have spent the weekend in the cells, till court's open on the Monday. So I'm really gutted about that, to be fair. Right, anyway, moving on, guys. What have we got next? Oh, I love Dave with the seagull, even though, I'm not really happy with Dave at the minute. Dave and the seagull. Was it Barry or Pete? What's the seagull's name, guys? Barry, Pete. Oh, thank you for the love, everybody. Pete. Seagull. Right, Dave and the seagull. Where are we? Bear with us, everybody. Pete.
I felt sorry for it. Car nearly ran it over. Okay.
Thank you, Leona.
Harry, just wait. But what do I do with him? We've tried all the vets. But what do I do? I've got a sweater. He's very strong. How come this has got teeth? She's gone mad at me. She said there's nothing we can do for it, Dave. You need to phone a vet or leave it.
Bite him, Pete! Bite him!
Towel over his head and I'll take him downstairs and I'll tell reception he flew into my window. Ow! He can breathe because he can bite. Oh, hi.
You don't mean a mistake.
I pulled a bird.
Have you?
It's a seagull. We'll walk through reception and You can say hello to everybody, and we'll see what we can do with you. Hi.
It's no wonder us Brits get such a bad reputation abroad, is it? You got your man looking like Alma Fudd, only a 6 foot tall version, wrestling with a seagull in reception. This is why they hate us abroad. Rambo! 1 minute, Rambo's bullying Tilly. No, this way, out. What? No. Oh no. Come here, sir. You just hate that so much, don't you? Okay. You! That's it, you tell him, Suze. Okay. Want to give him to dog then?
Yeah.
Hello and welcome to the Miss Red's FYP show. My name's Miss Red. Today on the FYP we're going to talk about all them topics that we need to discuss. I'm just currently pardoning my nose. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Today we're going to talk about... What happened on the FYP? Today we're going to talk about a factual... Do you know what? I don't even know. I just couldn't leave you in here on your own while she was doing what she was doing. So I thought I'd jump in and say hello, everyone. He's all okay? Have you had a nice morning? What have you been doing? Oh, go on. I've got to go. See you later.
Thank you for entertaining the nations, Auntie. Sorry, guys. Basically, Tilly and Rambo don't get on, and he bullies her. And he chases around the house. Do you know what I mean? So we just had a little domestics between Tilly. Oh, thank you, Frankie. I hope you're having a lovely time in Turkey, mate. Yeah, so I apologise about that. He didn't bite her now. He chases her, or he'll nip the back of her trousers. Do you know what I mean? But he didn't bite her. But, you know, she does wind him up. Shook her past and, you know, knock him with a teddy or something. They've just got a history of beef, guys. They have done for years. Right, so let's move on. He's tiny. He's only really, really small, but he's a menace. They just don't like each other. I threaten him with the dog zone every week, but he never ends up there. Anyway, I took justice for Tilly, I know. She ain't an angel though, guys. She does wind him up. Otherwise, he wouldn't be doing it. Thank you, guys, for the love. Guys, can we please make popular #1 today? Thank you. We are 70k away from #1 and we've only been on 1 hour and 15 minutes. So, guys, please, we can do this. Just chip away at the popular little thingies, heart miss. Oh, my God. We've got Seagull Pete in the room. Pete, you live? Pete, you know, I was so worried about you this morning, you know, darling. Pete's here, guys. Pete, welcome to the Miss Red Show, darling. And MT, thank you for keeping the room entertained. Guys, you got Pete. Right, here we go.
You think he's getting me finger? Oh, I swore he got me nipple. Excuse me? It flew into my window. His wings snapped. He's hit the window. Ah, you bastard, and he's bit me. What should we do? We need the bed, look. choice. I don't know what to do. We're going to have to let him go, yeah, guys? Guys, we're going to have to let him go. Say bye to Pete. Say bye. Say see you later, mate. Say bye. Nicely steady. And now everybody decides to say he's injured. Well, of course he's injured. He didn't come to me for no reason. I felt sorry for him.
Seagull Pete, guys. This was funny. Obviously, Sam Walker turns up with the animal lover. Can you hear the laughing now? Rambo and Tilly are okay now. Can you hear them laughing? Can you hear that? Oh, anyway, part 2.
Hello, buddy. Why have Just look. Do not tell me what to do with a fucking seagull. Look what you've done with him. Look at him. Let me put that there. Hello, fella. Yeah. Look at you. What now, Dr. Doom Walker? You need to cut this. Yeah, go on then. He bite you, cunt. He's bit me 4 times. It doesn't matter, that look. Oh, here we go. Why have you got fucking sauce on it? Because he wanted mayonnaise, you cunt.
Guys, let me shut the living room door because Tilly can't be hearing that. She'll be going to school next week, calling everybody see you next Tuesdays. 1 minute. Sorry, I'm going to have to shut this door, darling, because it's not bad, right? It's on the outside. I'm going to be open up. Oh, no? 1 minute, guys. She's at the age where she's repeating everything.
Don't you dare.
Thank you, Lee.
You put it in the water. Shit, you put it in the water? You put it in the water, you that fucker. Why have you just put the blanket in like that? Because he's comfortable. Yeah, no, you've got to... See, well, I'm going to put... You've got this bottle here, put that there. Do not try and act like Mr. Recycle. Now he's turned into Mr. Recycle. No, you've got to make it comfortable.
Dave!
You've got all this shit I can't do with this cunt, guys. Please, I need help. You can have at least some sort of comfort for it. Just so it's comfortable. What this is? Are you alright? No, because honestly, like, it'll sleep all night if it's comfortable. All the metal things. It's alright, mate. Alright. It's alright. It's alright. Yeah.
Bite him, Pete!
Now. He's had some morphine. But he will bite. He's had morphine. See, look, it's weak, so I can't.
Oh, thank you, Cockapoo. Thank you, Gomez. Big up, Cockapoo. Guys, did you just say that Pete had morphine? He didn't give the seagull morphine, surely. Is he winding us up? He did. No, he didn't. How's he giving the seagull morphine?
God, I can't be doing this. See, it's weak. Oh.
Did he say more food or morphine? Guys, what did he say? More food or morphine? It weren't morphine, it was more food. More food. Sorry. Thank you, Leah.
You look such a hero on Miss Reds.
No, there's not even about that, lad. I'm just saying to you, you've got to feed it properly. Make sure it's
I'm not staying up all night with a
Please don't tell me Dave Duran's went to the drive-through to get the seagull a meal. Did he actually go to the drive-through and get the seagull a chicken burger? Bearing in mind that the seagull is a bird, so is basically enticing the seagull Pete to be a cannibal. It's a fried egg, darling. He walked. Imagine feeding a bird chicken.
Why aren't you?
Because I'm fucking...
No, this is your
Sorry about
job. I should be
This ain't a job, bruv. I'm 43. I'm not going to fucking stand here. Stop with the universe, bruv, please.
Yeah, that's Dave.
What did you mention? What is it about you? You've been reading too much while I've been gone.
No, but look, I put them chips there because the chips are probably the last thing it's going to want to eat.
You told me to buy the cunt some chips.
Yeah, get the chips, but put
Beep.
What do you think it's going to do? I want a bit of salad first.
It's got a fucking chicken, look. It's fucking going to have the chicken first. You got to just rip it all up for him.
He drinks out of the bottle.
Well, but look.
His wings completely snapped the other side. The side, that one there. It's fucking absolutely snapped.
It's not going to...
Luke the judge. Thank you, my darling. He really loves me. He really loves me. Guys, please MVP Luke. Why am I getting all the love today? Please MVP Luke the judge, guys. Thank you, Luke. I love that, darling. Thank you. And we're popular number 2 now as well. Thank you, Luke, so much. Love you, mate. Oh, we're only 40k off number 1. I'm daily number 36. Never. 1 minute, guys. Let me get Dave in. Oh.
Right, mate.
Don't be coming in here giving it the big odds, man. I'm just showing Seagull Pete and how you got him, his first McDonald's meal with a fried egg and everything else. Where's Pete now?
He's gone to the vets and then he's going to a bird sanctuary.
Oh, did you take him to the vets?
No, a man picked him up this morning. I let him go on the beach.
Yeah.
And then an hour later, they contacted Sam and said they could meet us here. So then we're on the beach looking for Pete. I found Pete a bit further down the beach. He followed me back. We picked him up, we cuddled him, we put him in a cage and he's gone to the vets.
Oh,
he was just walking around.
Did he follow you?
He was all right. He had a good night's sleep.
Was he calling you Daddy Dave?
They were calling me. Listen to this. So this morning I've got him in the car, right? And I'm saying to people, where can we take this bird? Someone sent me an address and said, take it there. So I've pulled up at this gaff, right? I've gone in. I've said to the woman, I've got a bird in me boot. No English. So I'm going, it was for fucking life insurance. It weren't even a pet sanctuary.
Weren't it?
So I'm telling some bird, I've got a bird in me boot. And the place they'd sent me to, the trolls, was a fucking life insurance place. They must have thought I'd top me bird off, put her in the boot, and then I wanted to insure her.
Dave, did you give Pete morphine?
Offline, I give him a tramadol.
No, you didn't. Stop.
No. I just capped it open and just put it just a little bit in. Only a little bit.
I heard him say morphine. See.
No, we was going to give him morphine, but then I'd noticed I'd said it on live.
Oh, okay.
So I thought when I come off last night, I just popped a little bit of it. I didn't give it the whole tramadol. I only give it like the minute little bit, just in its beak with a bit of water. And then I come back on live and I just acted normal. And I just started to mess about. But then this morning when I got up, he was absolutely brilliant. He was amazing. He was good. He was running around. He was jumping. I freed him and then we ended up getting him back. But as soon as I went looking for him and he heard me, he just come back. I just went, Pete. And he just...
back to that.
Yeah, well, my plan was this year.
I'm not surprised he probably developed a rug habit, giving him tramadol. He probably wanted some more.
I did want to. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be deadly honest with you, and I thought about it deeply, yeah. I wanted to put him in my suitcase tomorrow and bring him back to the UK. I'd have just put him in my suitcase, wrapped him up in a bit of a T-shirt, left the zip undone a little bit, and just brought him back to Gatwick.
You really mean that, don't you?
On my kid's life. On my kid's life.
Do you miss him?
No.
You don't?
Little fuck. He just bites you, the cunt.
Well...
He's in the safe place now, though, you know. He's where most birds should be, in a rehabilitation centre.
Dave!
You know.
Thank you for saving Pete, though, Dave. But you know...
You look like a fucking... You got...
Stop swearing, Dave.
You look like the mermaid woman.
I know I do, Dave.
You look
Can I
like
just-
the mermaid.
Let's not go off the subject of Pete. Let me just say something. You know the likelihood of like Pete is obviously going to recover, right? And as soon as they release him, poor bugger's going to fly into a window, and that's the end of him. Have you seen that video where they've rescued?
Yeah. Don't, because this morning I said I'm going to let him go on the seafront. I pulled up and I'm thinking, you know what's going to happen now? I'm going to open the boot. The cunt's going to come out the boot and he's going to get hit by a truck. That'd just be
swearing. I have little ears here, darling, and she'll be going to school, you know.
Oh, you got the baby there.
Well, the door's shut, but, you know, she may hear through the door, and I don't want her to pick up that word. That's the worst word you can
I'm
pick
sorry
up.
I'm swearing. Don't swear at school.
Thank you.
Wait till you leave school.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you for joining, darling, and telling us all about Pete. I'm gonna
let you go now.
Thank you, and I'm sorry about yesterday letting you down.
You don't make no odds. It's not your fault. You got no smoke, and you got a load of.
Right, guys, me and Dave's gonna arrange a battle. We're gonna arrange a dare battle, guys. I just can't do it this morning because obviously I've got to get off soon because it's
You couldn't do it yesterday because there was too many moaning people in the boxes nagging about TikTok and not their real life. Sad bastards.
Out, Dave Durans, out. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. So anyway, we had the exclusive of Dave Durans about Pete. Pete got popped a tramadol. Now Pete will be, you know, picked up an habit. Do you know what I mean, poor bird? He only had a broken wing. Now he's got a drug habit and potentially high cholesterol from the driving McDonald's meal. Do you know what I mean? He had more problems than what he started with. Poor Pete. Right, guys, so how are you going now?
Yeah, I'm just going from the taxi.
Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to play one more video. Pete is on the phone to Frank as we speak. I'm going to play one more video, guys, and then I'm going to have to get off because obviously, Kitana, you told me you was at work at 1 today.
No, 12:30.
12:30?
I know, but they've messaged me asking me to come in because we're short staff. I'll show the message.
No, I believe you, darling. You don't have to show me messages. I'm going to play one more video, guys. Unfortunately, I can't open the box because obviously she's, you know, I've got Tilly here. You what, darling?
She's on an iPad.
Oh, she got an iPad. Oh. Right, where are we going next? Where are we going next?
Right, okay, so I'm off. Love you.
All right, love you.
I finish at 5:30.
Yeah.
So I'll come pick Tilly up, so Sam, you can pick us up.
Okay, darling. Love you. Have a lovely day. Bye. Sorry, everyone. Please bear with me for the next week or two because obviously Tilly's only carer, you know what I mean? So I can't. I'm literally working everything around. So please bear with me. Right, let's play this last video and then we will get on. I will get off. So, basically, do you know this Brambles one? CLA at the minute has got it in for the Brambles because obviously Brambles does content. Thank you, MT. Brambles does content on Chelsea Liar. But this Awfully Amanda, and I think Awfully Amanda's a sub to me, and she's come in here and gifted me as well. She's put out a post about Brambles, and I just want to play this. Let me play this, everybody.
It seems like some of these
It says, Brambles, stop now. Are you ready?
people are not very bright. So let me try and explain it to you. Chelsea Liart is a brand. So what Brambles is doing is stealing from the brand.
Absolutely not. That is not true. I just want to say this, Amanda. Basically, we all must be stealing then because I talk about CLA in here. My whole show is built off the back of other creators. When a creator is on live streams or anything is put in the public domain, you are free to use that. It is like legit. If anything is put in the public domain, you are free to use it. All right. If she's got, obviously she's got her name copyrighted, that protects her from people selling merchandise and things in the name that she's had copyrighted. So what is put out in the public domain, people can speak about it. All right.
is stealing followers, revenue.
Bramble's videos does not affect CLA's revenue in any way. Basically, what Brambles does is, like many other pages on here, including myself and all FYP shows, they are really, whether it's negative or good, they are showcasing a TikTok creator. And if it wasn't for accounts like Brambles and all the other FYP accounts, us creators, I don't call myself a live streamer, I'm not allowed to be a creator apparently, we wouldn't get any notice. It's the FYP page and all you accounts like Brambles and everybody else that makes us relevant, because if nobody's talking about us, no one's posting about us, people forget about us. So in hindsight, CLA may not like what Brambles does, but she's still showcasing and making CLA relevant. Therefore, CLA is making money because FYP pages are making said creators relevant. Do you know what I mean? Bear with me, guys.
Subscribers. Would Brambles like it if her wares were punted out by someone else and they made a financial gain instead of her? Would she like that?
We all financially gain off creators, especially like I say FYP shows. We all financially gain off each other. You know, it's kind of like a circle. You know, we all financially gain off each other. But like I say, if CLA was just stuck in a room with people watching, she weren't making FYP, she weren't being talked about, she wouldn't have a platform. Do you get what I'm saying? And Amanda, I'm going to say this respectfully, you have also done content on CLA. You know, so you are guilty of doing what Brambles and any other account has done. You are getting views, you are getting followers off the content, and you talking about CLA. So you may not be getting subscribers and everything else, but I have seen you do lives where you're talking about CLA. So in effect, Brambles is doing nothing that you ain't. Does that make sense? The video that you've made on Brambles, you've got your gifts on, darling. You know. Oh, this is, I'll take that back. Sorry, I thought it was Amanda's video. Sorry, I'll take that back. I'll go onto Amanda's page in a minute to see if she's got her videos on, the gifts on the videos. Bear with me.
So that's just the first part of what Brambles is doing wrong. The second part, and the most important part really, is the coordination of harassment towards Chelsea Liart.
So, she's not been, as I'm aware, I have looked at Brambles' videos, she's not being derogatory, she's not inciting hate in any way. So, no, I don't agree with that.
You are allowing it. There is evidence that you are allowing and encouraging attacks on Chelsea Liart in your lives. Oh dear, it seems like...
Amanda, I'm not going to lie, I think you need to get a life. I ain't going to lie, because you've made videos on Chelsea Liart, you've fired up lives about Chelsea Liart. Leave Brambles alone, please. Yes. Just want to say that. Justice for Brambles around these ways. And Brambles has just put, I don't get any money for videos. She's not on that day. I'm presuming, I don't know if you're male or female. Thank you, everybody. They're not on the Creator Fund. I don't have any subscribers. I do not ask people to gift. I ask the chat to be respectful. Some of the people that are following, watching CLA has blocked them. I do not encourage anyone other than come to CLA. What about FYP shows? Absolutely that. So, Amanda, if you're going for Brambles, you have to come for me too. All right, darling, because I'm doing exactly what Brambles does. only I'll make a hell of a lot more money. So guys, with that being said, if you do see the FYP videos and things like that where they are bringing content, whether it be a big creator or what, show me a little bit of love. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, absolutely. Amanda, leave Brambles alone. Hypocrites. Thank you, Jenna B, darling. Right, guys, with that being said, Tilly is actually, thank you, Angie. Tilly is on her own in the living room. She's got her iPad. She is with Rambo. So at any minute, there could be a fight breakout. So I'm going to get going. I do apologise. I will pop on when Simon gets home this afternoon. I'll pop on for half an hour for those that are subscribed. All right, everybody. So I do apologise. I know it's a short show, but please bear with me over the next 2 weeks. All right, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for all the love. Alicia, Luke, who else gifted me? Claire, my darling, Angie, Lauren, Kirsty, Leona, Michael, Lou, Anna, Mummy of 3, Marnie, Steph, Laura, I'll give you a follow back, darling, Anna, Regan, Jane, Claire, Dippy Egg, Lily, Yvette, Jane, and everybody else. Can I just ask everybody a favour, please? Do you know, while I'm coming live over the next 2 weeks, obviously while Tilly is here, do you know if you catch her in the background? And especially if I'm doing my sub-only live, you probably will see her. Can I ask, like, the FYP pages not to put her on there, please? Because obviously with everything that's going on at the minute, I'm sending you love, Scrumptious, my darling. With everything that's going on in the minute, I'll try and keep her off camera, but at any minute she could come running in. All right, can you not put, that's all I'm asking, please. I'll try my hardest to keep her off camera, you know, I'll cover her face and everything, but if she ever pops in, can you please just not put her out there, because obviously we've got the vegetables that go around and unhinged people that, you know, so please, if you don't mind. You know, if she just comes in accidentally, so, especially with what's being said at the minute, do green screen of the kitchen. Yeah, I probably will, Kim. I probably will while she's here. So thank you, everybody, for joining. I will be back tomorrow. What time am I back tomorrow, guys? Yeah, I know you know, we've got decent recorders in here. I don't even know what day, what hour she's on tomorrow. Let me spread a fish up. Oh, I hate seeing myself on camera. So tomorrow, guys, I'm on at 1:30. Well, thank you, Chloe. I'm on to 1:30 tomorrow. Friday 10 o'clock and Saturday 10 o'clock, guys. All right. But I will pop off and do a sub live here and there for you subscribers. No, I don't think people would post her either, Jimmy. I really don't. But I'm just asking, please, if she is caught anywhere. Yeah. Thank you. Right, guys, I love you all, and I will see you this afternoon. I'm going to pop live just for half hour, and when Simon gets back. All right, guys, I love you all. Thank you, and I'll see you soon. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Nana Pat and Vimto Girl.